friends, how are you? But I had to come on and share and just walk through the text of Psalm 24. I read it this morning and I was so encouraged, so absolutely encouraged. A lot of people don't understand that this particular psalm is a call to battle. It is a call to prepare yourselves for battle and tells us who is going to fight for us. And I love this scripture. So I'm just gonna walk it out. It's only 10 verses, it's super short, and we're gonna walk it out together. Please, if you have comments, give it hearts, share it where you can. Let me know that you're listening. Say hello, smiley faces, high fives, whatever. Drop your favorite emoji. And if something rings true to you, please put it in the comments. Let me know. Encourage one another. We have to be in the habit of encouraging one another. I know that there is a lot going on right now. There's a lot of confusion going on, and we have to understand what is truth and what is not, and the plans of the enemy. I don't want to go off in that tangent. Let's stick to the script. So I'm in Psalm 24, okay? At verse 1, it says, "The earth is the Lord's and all that is in it, the world and those who live in it. For he has founded it on the seas and established it on the rivers." I want to stop right there because the Lord doesn't say that he established it in the puddles or he established it in the lakes. He put the seas and the rivers. Those are moving bodies of water. Those are living waters, okay? He has established the earth, the world, and everyone who lives in it on living water, okay? Who is living water? Jesus is our living water according to scripture. So God has established us on living water. Verse 3, "Those who ascend the hill of the Lord, who shall ascend the hill of the Lord, and who shall stand in its holy place?" Old Testament, anybody couldn't just go to the holy place, okay? It wasn't until the veil was broken, until Jesus died, that we were able to cross into that holy place. So it says, "Those who have clean hands and pure hearts, who do not lift up their souls to what is false." Clean hands, those who stay away from sin. Pure hearts, those who have clean motives, right? Who do things for the right reasons out of love, without malicious intent. And those who do not lift up their souls to what is false, right? Lies appearing as truth. We're living in a day and age where the excuse of, "Oh, I didn't know," really doesn't hold weight anymore, okay? We are now responsible for searching out the truth, for doing our own research, for going to people who actually have our best interests in heart, not just taking people's word for it, but actually going in and doing the work ourselves. We can no longer be responsible or not held accountable. The excuse of "I didn't know" doesn't hold weight anymore. Okay, we cannot live our lives according to lies anymore. Okay, people who do so will not get to that holy place with the Lord. Verse 5, "Those they will receive blessing from the Lord and vindication from God of their salvation." What is vindication? It is protect from attack, clear of blame, justification, right? The Lord will set you free, okay, from bondages. He will protect you if you keep your hands clean, your heart pure, and do not live by false lies. He will protect you if you do those three things, okay? A lot of the promises in the Bible are conditional. You have to do something so that the Lord can uphold his side of the deal. And right here in Psalm 24, it is no different. Clean hands, pure heart. Do not lift up your souls to what is false. Then the Lord will come and protect you. Then he will deliver you from blame. You will be blameless. You will be justified. Verse 6, "Such is the company of those who seek him, who seek the face of God, of the God of Jacob. Okay, now verse 7, this is where it gets good. This is where we prepare for war, my friends. This is where it gets good. There's only 3 more verses left. Okay, verse 7, lift up your heads, O gates, and be lifted up, O ancient doors, that the King of glory may come in. Hold up, let's go to the first part of that. Hey girl, lift up your head, O gates. Why is scripture referring to our head as gates? Because most of our senses are located on the head. Sight is a gate. Hearing is a gate. Smell is a gate. Your mouth is a gate. This is how good and evil enter and leave us. Okay, remember, this is the temple. Our bodies is the holy temple of God. If you have followed me for any amount of time, especially within the last few years, I am big on treating your body, acknowledging that your body is the temple of God, and it comes with responsibilities. One of the responsibilities is protecting your gates. Right here it says lift up your heads, be alert. Don't keep your eyes down on the floor. Don't walk around blind. Look where you're going. Pay attention to what's around you. Lift your head, your gates. Are you guarding your gates? Whatever enters through these gates, through these 4 senses that are located on your head, get processed into your mind. They become thoughts. Thoughts then travel down into our heart, and that is where our motive and our intent comes from, right? Whatever is in the heart, we will act on. Okay, whatever we feel is true in our heart, that is what dictates our motion or our action or our inaction. Okay, so we need to pay attention to these gates. We must pay attention to these gates. Whatever you're watching, whatever you're listening to, whatever you're saying has impact on your mind. Okay, this is where the enemy likes to attack, in your thoughts. If he can get you to think about something malicious, if he can get you to meditate on one of his lies, it would make way into your heart and you will act on it. Lift up your head. Be alert, okay? So that the King of glory may come in. We know that Jesus is a gentleman. He's not going to barge up in our temple, right? He's not going to knock down the door and make a home in us. No, he gently knocks at the door. But in order for him to gently knock on the door and for us to let him in, we have to know that he's at the gate, that he is approaching. We have to know that we are in his presence. We have to listen for his truth. We have to discern with our eyes what we see. We need to stand on his word so that we know we are in his presence. Once we acknowledge his presence, we can let him in through the door of our hearts where he makes a home. Okay? You're following me? Good. Okay? Verse 8. Who is the King of glory? The Lord strong and mighty. The Lord mighty in battle. Mighty in battle. He has not lost. His record is is amazing. Okay? He has not lost. Even when it appears that darkness is coming to overshadow his work, he always prevails at the end. He has not lost a fight, and he is not about to start now. The Lord is strong. He is mighty. He is mighty in battle. Okay? He is mighty in battle. Verse 9. Lift up your heads, O gates. Here we are again. Pay attention. He's telling us, pay attention, lift up your heads, pay attention to what you're watching, what you're listening to. So that the King of glory may come in. Who is the King of glory? The Lord of hosts. He is the King of glory. That was verse 10. Okay, the Lord of hosts. Lord of hosts. We think most commonly hosts are used to describe angels, right? Heavenly angels, heavenly beings. The word here is plural, so there's more than one. The angels are God's army. That is his heavenly army. Those are the ones that he sends down to protect you, sword and shield, to fight for you in the spiritual battle that is all around you, okay? He is mighty in battle. He comes with his army to fight for you, but not for anybody, for those who what? Who are worthy of vindication, for those who he deems are to be protected from attack. How do you know you are one person that is to be protected from attack? You have to keep your heart clean. You have to keep your hands clean, okay? You have to abstain from the lies that the enemy is trying to tell you. The only way that we can abstain from those lies and be aligned with the Lord is to keep our nose in this book, in the Bible. That is the only way that we're going to know. When we keep our nose, our eyes, right, what we read, when we read this word, we can then look up, be alert, and understand what we see around us. We can discern what is happening in the world, right? In the world and the earth that he has founded on living waters. We are able to discern what is happening around us when we keep our minds on his word. When we keep our minds on his word, right? This is a circle, it's a cycle, okay? The word is just speaking back onto itself. We keep our minds on his word. We keep our hands pure, abstain from sin, because we're trying to live this life with him. We're trying to be aligned with the Lord. Our hearts are pure. The word gives us the ability to discern what's happening around us. We're no longer falling for the lies. We're no longer following the BS, right? God has spoken to us what is true and has convicted us of what is true. And because of that, he will protect us. How is he going to protect us? He is going to come with his angels, with his armies to fight for us. 10 verses, all in Psalm 24. I know I got excited. I talked fast at some parts, but this is what this scripture does to me. Okay? It empowers me, and it will empower you to know what you need to do in order to be protected, what you need to know, what you can believe. Okay? You have been founded on living waters. You will be protected because you stay true to his word. You can trust that the Lord has never lost the battle and that he will come with his armies of angels to protect you. There is no lack of heavenly armies. I have an army. You have one. Heather has one. Jennifer has one. Bob has one. Danny has one. Everybody has their army of angels that the Lord appoints specifically to you to fight your battles, and they have never lost. They have never lost. Keep your head up, O gates. Be alert, my friends. Use the word to help you understand what you're seeing and what you're listening to. Speak the word out of your mouth, because what you speak will come into fruition. And we want to make sure that we're speaking his promises and that we're not speaking death. All right, friends, that's all I have for you today. Happy Thanksgiving. I love you. Bye.